Charmaine confronts Neeks' mother finally. Rachel and Ryan talk about Ryan's living situation, and Phor gets a taste of being the world's best dad. The review is up next. Tune in.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz.
I'm so funny. What's up, everybody? I'm trying to figure out a way to make this intro more Chi-Townish for you guys. What's up, y'all? It is your Black Ink Crew Chicago review panel. We are here to review your favorite show, Black Ink Crew Chicago. I'm your girl, Carmen, and I got my lovely co-host, Elle Marie.
Hey.
In the building.
Almost let that go, Miss.
You know, we go by stage names around here, you feel me? Yes, we are reviewing episode, is this 2 now?
3, I guess, technically.
3-ish, yeah.
3-ish.
Episode
2.
3 of season 6, Black Ink Crew Chicago. How'd you feel about today's episode?
I had mixed feelings about today's episode because it was funny because last week when it first, when it premiered, and I was like, oh, okay, the new people were cute. And then it was like weird seeing a scene with just new people. It was like, okay, but I like them, so I'm going to get used to them. It's just, different for me. Yeah. Because I was thinking about that, like with Black Ink Crew New York, I didn't start watching that show from the beginning. So when all the new people came in, it didn't bother me. But like with Chicago, it's like they were like a family and, we got used to these people. So like.
All right, so we have to talk about that then. Charmaine and Neeks' mom. She finally gets fed up with the jabs, honey.
Yeah.
And Rachel and Ryan have a grown folks talk. And we get to talk about how we feel about that. Freaky Phor is thinking about Freaky Phor fatherhood. And we get to see him in a different light today too. So, let's dive right into this episode.
Let's go.
I say let's start with Charmaine.
Okay.
Charmaine tries to impress Neeks' mom by cooking a good old Haitian meal.
Yeah.
Baby girl ain't Haitian, but she's been on the internet studying.
She tried.
How'd you feel about her little effort?
I thought it was cute. And Charmaine can cook. She's a cook, so it was like, okay, I feel like I can, try my hand at this. But I think when Neek was like, where you get these recipes from? Like, the internet would probably with Haitian people, it's like, no, it's got to come from the soul. Like, you got to get that from my mama, a grandma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't get one of those recipes off the internet. But,
yes.
But I thought it was cute. You know what I mean? She's trying to, that's a good peace offering. Like, we are married. Please respect us. And, let me just try to do for you. Make you feel better.
Just me, or did that food look like it was kind of good?
It looked, it probably was. Mama was probably hating.
That food could have been delicious, juicy and succulent and all of that, and she still would have been like, phooey. Yeah. You think she should have asked Neek for help?
I think
or
so,
she wanted it to be like a whole surprise.
She wanted to be, a whole surprise. She could ask for a tad bit of help.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Baby, taste this real quick.
Or maybe that might not have went well. I was going to say ask what his mom's favorite dish was, but that would have been not with a mom like that.
Have you ever cooked for anybody's mom?
No.
Or what about meeting the mom? You got any horror stories about meeting the mom?
I don't either. Cool.
Moms love me.
Yeah.
No shit. No,
Same here.
I like moms. I like moms and moms like me.
I hope I don't run into one. Yeah, I've been good.
Something. Yeah, I couldn't imagine it's because, okay, when you're younger and you're dealing with adults, it's one thing to know that you listen to your elders. But when you're a whole grown woman and you got another grown woman being rude to you, it can kind of get to a point where you're like, all right, miss.
Yeah.
And all right, lady.
It gets tricky when you're an adult because you want to stand in your adulthood. Yeah. Like, hold on, you know. But like Charmaine, especially with Charmaine being from the South, it's like a huge thing. You know what I mean? If you even smack your lips, it's like, excuse me.
That's true. Well, we still do want to respect our elders.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, you gotta respectfully, let people know that you're grown.
And I think she did it in a good way.
She did.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that talk that she had with Neeks' mother?
It was needed. I'm glad she did it now before the baby comes, before it ends up being a blow up. You know what I mean? Like she kind of nipped it and this is my child. I understand it's your first grandchild. You're excited about it, but we need to lay down the law right here, right now. This is my child first. Yes. You know what I mean? So it's good that she has a conversation now versus the mom probably overstepping her boundaries and doing a little too much with the baby, and you know what I mean. So now she already knows, like, well, maybe I should back off, and it won't be hard for Charmaine to check her if she does kind of get
it's good that she did it now, like you're saying. Because if she thinks she can run over her, I feel like she would, which she had been kind of.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't have to go that hard on her about the food. Like, you just trying to humiliate this lady at this point. You could tell Charmaine, she was in her little pregnant feelings too. Like, I tried. But I was happy to see her say, you know, I love you. You're my daughter.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good to know that now. I'm pretty sure she's had a change of heart with how she treats Charmaine. She probably don't even really treat her like this in real life.
Probably not.
It's probably for the show.
Yeah, I was watching it and I was like, I'm glad she has her.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Everything happens for a reason, you know. So Charmaine also has to break the news to the shop that she's preggo.
Yo, plug. That new kid, he is a mess. He was like, oh, so that's what's happening, because she was blowing up. I was like,
yes.
Sir,
you can't say that. Okay, girl. You know what's funny about this new crew? I'm kind of the opposite of you. Like, I think it was time we needed some new energy because the old 9 Mag was harping on a lot of negativity. And a lot of that looks like it's as far as so far, we don't have like, well, we're not really seeing what's going on in 9 Mag right now per se anyway. So we don't know what's going on over there. But I feel like it was a necessary, needed change.
Yeah,
I like the energy. I kind of am like, I like this crew. It's not taking me a long time. I don't know if I'm biased to this show because it's just my favorite show. So I'm just like, what's next? Yeah. Like, ooh, what y'all got for us? But I like
it's
them.
Just 'cause this is my personality, period. I just, new people, I'm always like.
Who's your favorite of the new people?
I like Draya. And I like Plug.
Plug is the one with the locks.
No, Plug is the flamboyant.
The flamboyant. I like Plug too.
Yeah.
He's a good energy for the show. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. Like, are they going to interact with the guys? Because the guys are so macho. They are pretty much, Ryan and Dawn are absolutely alpha males. Phor is like the laid back, kind of easygoing one. But, you know, I hope that they all coexist. You know.
They seem so good so far.
Yeah. So. Jess gets a taste of the real Chicago. I think that is so dope the way they went out into Chicago, because we've never seen them do that on this show.
Yeah, they really haven't.
Other than like club scenes.
And they were like, "Is the West Side bad?" Or she was like, "Is the West Side bad?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Don't stop lying to that girl." I might be just a hater because I'm a South Sider, but the West Side.
What is it like in Chicago for real? For real. Like, what's growing up in Chicago like?
I feel like with my neighborhood, it was a medium kind of hood. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So where it's like, it wasn't in the thick of it, but we still had issues. You know, you still could hear shots in the middle of the day.
It's very territorial, right?
Oh, very territorial. It's so territorial. Like, it's crazy that like a block away, like my friends that's like in the gangs and stuff can't go on that block. A block. I'm like, fam, we live like really.
Isn't
you
it
know,
crazy?
and growing up, I was protected from those things. I didn't know, but you know, so when we getting older and I'm driving home, we're out somewhere and I turn on this street and he pops up like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, hey, we just right down the street from the house. No. I'm like, wow.
It's crazy how we have these imaginary boundaries that we can't cross, and if we do, like, so much can happen.
Yeah, like if
I can't wait till those fall.
Yeah, if my brother picked me up from school and we walked home, we had to. It was a detour route that we had to take, like take the long way, so that he wouldn't walk me into anything.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a real hard question. What's better, lemon pepper wings or Harold's? Harold's, hands down, mild sauce.
Hands down, mild sauce.
Lemon pepper wings.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
though.
I'm gonna put a little bit of lemon pepper on my Harold's, like Harold's chicken with a little bit of lemon pepper and some mild sauce.
Okay. Ooh.
And still add the salt and pepper. Cholesterol.
Oh,
just
you
shot.
talking.
Ooh.
Giordano's is I wonder if they're gonna take her to all the life spots.
All the spots. Because I have to say, I've never been to Uncle Raymond's, but it's like the battle between Harold's and Uncle Raymond's. But
really,
yeah.
Is Uncle Raymond's lemon pepper?
Mild sauce.
Okay, mild sauce
and
too.
it's like the battle of the wings. But I never had it because I felt like, why?
They was shaking her up though. Why would they try to scare her like that?
No, that was for real though.
Talking about the shots being I'm like, y'all better leave this lady alone.
That's for real though. If we at home, 12, it's like Happy New Year, hit the floor. Because,
Wow.
I mean, they're not purposely shooting at people. Like they said, they're shooting in the air, but bullets
My
still...
thing is, those bullets come back down
That's what I'm
somewhere.
saying.
And we never know where. We never know where those
Never
bullets
know
come back
where.
down. I think they do that in every hood across America.
Yeah, because that's a known thing. I don't think it's just and I don't think it's just a black thing either. It's just that they just took it and ran with it.
Well, honey, Jess wants to have a sleepover to get everybody acclimated with each other.
It was a cute idea.
Before that can happen, Zach and Draya done tipped off, honey, to Lake Michigan to have a little date. How you feel about their romance?
Before the pajama party, I liked it. I thought it was cute. I think they're cute. Like I said last week, like I like them together. I think that they're cute. So I was like, oh. In memories, I was like, oh, on the lake. That's a cute date. You can talk and just, enjoy. Chicago has good parts to it. So it's like, oh.
I don't know if I want to say it or if I don't.
Let it out.
I don't want to get judged. Don't judge me. But Zach early gave like light-skinned vibes. I know I'm light-skinned, but light-skinned dudes come with a little, they come with their reputation precedes them.
Yes.
And he kind of lived up to the light-skinned guy vibes. No shade.
Yeah,
Light-skinned man, we love you. All you black men, we love you. We love you all. All we keep talking about is how fine he is. But it was a touch of gentleness, I'll call it.
Okay.
Gentle.
Okay.
He was rather gentle. Gentleman. How'd you feel about, his he is a head over heels early. Crack of dawn.
I love her. I want to give her my all. I don't even think he said I love her, but still, it was just like, oh, okay, date 2, and
It's like you're giving it all, not some.
We're planning marriages now.
Right.
It's just weird because sometimes, as women, sometimes we can get giddy that fast. So it's just weird when the roles are reversed because you just don't look at men getting all
right. I was like, he's rather sensitive.
Yeah,
which is nice, guys. We are not discouraging you from showing your feelings. We
Not at all.
aren't.
Come give me your
show
all,
me.
someone.
Let me know you like me. I love it. Show me. But we just saying we picked up on a few hints and hues. And so the party, they had the party, and the party is going well. We don't get to see the drunk Charmaine twerk,
But saw a twerk.
We saw a little something, but
something. But yeah, not how.
Not the non-mag.
Not the non-mag
She's
twerk.
a new woman, honey. But then we also, Zach blows his cool, loses his cool, and wants to take. I forgot which one it names up. I forgot because it's new. Was it?
I think that was Tat.
Fly Tat.
Fly Tat. Yeah, it was Fly because she was like, "Fly's not checking for me. I'm checking." Yeah, it was Fly Tat.
Just starting some crap over a twerk. Now, mind you got a secret romance. This thing is a secret, right? It's supposed to be on the low.
So he was already doing too much when he was trying to flirt with her a lot. She's like, "Go get away from me!" And not to be disrespectful or mean or trying to push him off, but this is not the place. Chill.
Yeah, chill out. First of all, nobody knows what's going on. Second of all, keep your cool. But okay, here's the thing: if you have a secret romance going on, they act like they may have already made love. In Zach's eyes. You're supposed to also not let some dude smack you on your ass in front of
if they
your secret boo.
It takes it up a notch.
Yeah.
Which I think they have because then Zach even said, "Oh, you gonna F him too?" It was like, "Oh, Zachary." I don't even know if that's his full name, but that it's gonna be today.
Zachariah.
But sir, So I think maybe they have, and then so I agree. You should kind of she should have stopped him.
She should have that. Right? She should have did the little cute little, little back off.
Back away from it, because you do want to be respectful to whoever you're dealing with.
You do. Absolutely. And now it's starting to mess early, and Jess look like she not having it. She gonna check them, because you already told them, that's not what we here for, right? Yeah. Well, all in all, I'm happy that Jess is being exposed to, the American side of things, and then she's also inspiring these Chicago brothers to want to expand and their horizons and look at the world outside of Chicago.
I'm I hope they go. I hope we see a London trip this season. Yes. I really hope they go, because that's one thing about hood Chicago dudes. They don't go nowhere past downtown. And it's child.
It's like that in New York too. It's like Brooklyn people, some Brooklyn people, they stay in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Queens people stay in Queens. They be in Queens. Like some of those people don't even visit Times Square.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, how could you have? Why do you
the whole
not?
world out here. Like, go see it. It's so
That's
beautiful.
funny that they say when you you don't appreciate the beach when you have it. You know what I'm saying? Go get out here. Let's get out here and see these things. Like, let's not just get so used to what's around. And Chicago is an amazing city. Chicago is one of my favorite cities.
It is a beautiful city.
I plan on going to Chicago very soon just to eat. Just to eat. It's one of the best places in the world to eat, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Any hole in the wall you go in, the food is like woo,
banging.
Come on. I might have to give up my vegetarian ways.
Listen.
For just like a weekend. I need a pass or something. Well, I ain't no vegetarian. That's a whole lie. I eat fish. But, I'm plant-based. Most of my meals are vegetables, but, I dibble and dabble. But, I might have to take a longer step in the opposite direction because Chicago is calling me.
Yeah.
I got my coat ready.
Yes. I hate it when it's like every year, it's like I try to go home for summer and then something happens and I can't make it. I just be there in the winter and be so mad.
Let's go and eat this winter. And try to get some tattoos.
No winter.
No winter?
We can't wait till summer.
No, pull out that triple fat goose to the ankle hooded bubble coat down to your ankle. I know you got one because you're from Chicago.
I do. You need
they be out in that cold. I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry.
Okay. All right, Carmen.
Okay.
We'll do it.
All right. We have more Black Ink Crew Chicago. We're going to take a step into fatherhood because Ryan and Rachel are dealing with some things. Also, Phor is, wanting to see what it's like a little bit, so he gets to babysit and try out dadhood for a little bit. But before we do that, our lovely host Marie has a message for you.
Yes, I want you guys to make sure you are subscribing to the AfterBuzz reality channel. We also have other channels for drama, sci-fi, everything you can think of. So subscribe to your other favorite shows as well, and make sure you guys hit us up on iTunes. 5 stars, please, and make sure you thumbs up on the YouTube videos, and check us out on Spotify as well.
Yes, and spread the word that we are now on Thursdays. We know it's the day after the show. Yes. But we still want to see you guys tuning in. We love your comments. We love your feedback because y'all always catch something that we don't catch. So we love you guys' participation in this review.
Make sure y'all leave y'all comments.
Yes.
After the show, and if you hop in the live chat, then
and I'm also going to take this opportunity to plug. I have a really tune in, you guys. So on our sister network, Black Hollywood Live, I'm doing a really dope interview with Grammy-nominated multi-platinum producer Mars. That's going to be on Monday at 3 p.m. So search for that. My guy Mars, 1500 or nothing. One of the producers behind Victory Lap, which is one of my favorite albums. So we'll be talking about that too. So I'm plugging because
no problem with it.
I can.
Real quick, shout out to Shanice Sweet Smile. She said that food looked like salt.
It looked like salt.
Although it looked good to me.
It looked soy saucy.
Okay.
Then it was like all like the color, like fried rice, like shrimp fried rice.
So maybe
I wanted to taste it though. It looked good to me.
Shanice.
It looked like oxtails, but like it was falling off the bone or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe she'll bring us a plate if she comes. Who knows? I hope so. Moving right along, Ryan and Rachel have a sit down. Rachel has heard, Mason has told her that Dad is living at the shop, Mom. We got to do something about this. And so Rachel confronts Ryan about his situation. How do you feel about the talk?
I'm like, first of all, Ryan needs to sit Mace down like, yo, don't be snitching. No, right. Come on, fam. No, but I think Mason seems like a sweet kid. I think he probably told Rachel like out of concern. Like, Dad's sleeping in the shop. But for Rachel, I feel like, I mean, I understand where she was coming from because if they're coming to visit you, they're only coming to see you in the shop. Like, they do need a home experience when they're with you. Like she said, we may be in 2 separate homes right now, but it still needs to be 2, not just one. And then Dad's just doing whatever. They need stability. And so like always hanging out at the shop when there's always other people in and out, that's not cool. So I understood where she was coming from this time.
Like a sacred space. I believe in sacred space. You know, it's a lot of energies and just people. Yep. You know, all types of people come to get tattoos and stuff. And it's like, I get it. You know, I think it's cool for him to be there with his dad, though, and see his dad getting it.
But all the time, and that's kind of like the only time it's either there or maybe if he goes by Rachel's. But the way that they act, I don't know if that's happening. So, yeah.
Now, Ryan said he's there because he had hopes that, you know, they were a family once. He wants to become a family again. He is obviously in love with Rachel. Still loves her. That's his family. That's what he knows. And what I'm noticing about Ryan is that he's in this transition. He's going from one phase of life and manhood to a whole nother phase of life and manhood, even with like being a boss and everything. And it's really hard to like let go of the stuff that's in one phase and move into another phase, you know? And he's still holding on to the idea of him and Rachel, which is, you know, seems like from the clips that we've seen, she's been there from his adolescence on up to now. And also Rachel and his sister Nova were really close. So I'm sure the way his brain is now set up, when you think of one, you think of the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is hard to separate yourself from a person who has been through so much with you. Your brain physically, scientifically doesn't know any different. It's going to take a whole lot of work on Ryan's behalf to really move on. But I don't know, like, what do you think the odds are now of them getting back together?
I think she's done.
After today, she's done?
I think she's done.
Do you blame her, or do you think she's being harsh on him?
No, at first I did. But then I had to sit back and think about it, like the whole situation. They even played the little clips, the whole situation with him, her and Kat. That was on national television. That was like, ooh. You publicly humiliated that woman. So
were they together then? They were? Okay.
So it's like, that's tough.
That is tough.
I mean? To kind of like try to bounce back from. And that wasn't the first thing.
Why does it always happen like that? Why is it like, you know, like you become the man that I was wanting you to be back then, but now can I allow you to be that man? Can I trust you enough with my heart and my now defenses that I've learned for you to be the man that I've always wanted you to be?
And I think that the other thing was, because like they showed like when they had a talk and I've changed and this and that, because we don't know what's happened before, you know, they got on TV. Like I said, they've been together since they were like 16, 17 years old. You know what I mean? So we don't know what happened before, but it seems as if, he was cheating and he was out there here in these streets. And so she's like, okay, if I'm gonna give you this chance, you've got to be better. You got to prove that you're better. But look at
the years that they were together, though.
Yeah, but it's like, but if you can't keep doing the same things to me. So here he is crying like, and not crying in a bad way, but just saying like, I'm a better man, I'm gonna do better, blah, blah. And then you humiliate her on national TV. Sis is like, nah, you're not gonna do it again. You know what I mean? As much, like she said, as much as I may love you and I may even forgive you, but I cannot allow you to give you the chance to do that to me again.
Something in me just wants to give Ryan the benefit of the doubt. You want to know why? Because I'm not saying it, but first of all, you know, I have a different opinion on like men and monogamy. I believe, my dream, I want a man to tell me I'm the only woman he wants. But physically and realistically, do I think it can happen for the rest of his life? The odds aren't really, I'm not putting my odds on that. I'm not betting all my money on that.
Me either.
And I look at the years, right? Like Ryan is now in his 30s, right? So she went through some of the most immature years a man will ever have.
Yes.
15, 16, 17, all the way up to, and they still keep going. So I get it. Like they go into your 30s. Do you think that she's treating him like this because she feels like she could just get him back at any time?
I think so.
You think so?
I think
it's like
so.
she got him on a long leash.
Like she knows, like if I do decide,
because he is working.
Right,
maybe I don't know if it's just because it's the Instagram view of it, but like he's reading the books, he's manning up, where he's taking his body serious and his health serious. He's definitely stepping up and being a great dad. He's working his tail off. He's in therapy. He's doing the actual work. His actions are now seem like they're a little different.
And he might be better, and he may, like, given the chance, may not do it again, and he may be on the up and up, but I just think too much damage has been done at this point. Like, you might be, but I can't give you that chance anymore.
She just like, gotta do her.
So
you think it was good that she just was like, nah.
Yeah.
And we gotta, but then she still shows the empathy, like, you gotta do something about this living situation.
Yeah.
So.
And they got kids together. You know what I'm saying? Same with her. Like, they're, you know, their family. They've been together, like, in each other's lives for a very long time. And she was there for him. She went through that traumatic experience with him. So, you know, it's probably eating her up inside as well. You know what I mean? She probably thought like this was going to be it. And when they got back together, maybe because we know, you know, she's done her thing. She's had other relationships after him. But once they got back together, maybe she thought like, okay, this is it. Finally, you know, he's growing up. And it's like,
again, here we go.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that cat thing was sticky, man. That thing was sticky, man. Yeah, let's go and change that subject. That was a whole mess that we want to leave behind us. That's a whole nother conversation. Moving right along, we get to see Ryan be a really good dad with Mason. You know, kids have these growing pains and things they don't understand, and Mason's like, I don't want to be short.
Yeah.
You know, that was cute. I love seeing programming show great Black fathers. And I think we really get to see that with Ryan and Dawn.
Yes.
You see that with Dawn around the clock.
Yeah,
Dawn
you
is
do.
up in the morning on Instagram, you know, scrambling eggs and burning sage, getting the house right for the kids, and on his way to school with the kids.
His growth. I'm just
isn't
so
it?
proud of Don. Like,
We love Turtleneck Dawn, don't we?
We love it.
We
so
love
proud
it.
of him. It just makes my heart smile.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing a really good job. He's cleaning up his act, and he's
Yeah.
there for his family. But Phor wants in on the action. Phor is like, you know, Dawn had some plans or whatever. Phor comes to take over. Phor knows. What does Phor know about fatherhood? It's hilarious.
Nothing, child.
Phor is so sweet. He's so kind. I think he doesn't have that mean bone in him where you gotta
Yeah.
sit down, sit your
Whoever he gets with, the mother's gonna have to be the disciplinary.
He gonna be the cool, chill dad to be like, ask your mama. He be like, yeah, whatever your mama said. But it was so
cute,
funny.
though.
Those kids were organically funny. One poked the other eye out of toothpaste, and I started crying. I was cracking up. I wasn't laughing at him, but I was like, this is the cutest comedy. You know, it was really cute. It was good acting comedy.
I mean, that's
Fuck.
life. Especially
It's
two
life.
small kids.
That
like,
cry was real.
life.
That toothpaste got in his
Right?
eye. I was like, oh, somebody get that baby
That's
some.
burning.
Yes, somebody get that baby. You know, but Phor got a taste of it. That was cute. How did you feel about that little scene?
I liked it. I thought it was cute. What I really liked, and this was last week, but it also rolled over to this week, is Don telling Phor, like, get married, bro.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just about have kids. It was get married and have a family.
Yeah.
Because people will do that all the time. And I had an ex, and he would tell me about his family, like, wanting him to have kids. And it kind of was like, didn't matter. It was like, when are you going to have kids? Like, hurry up. And I know a lot of people do that, but it's like, sir, you're not in a stable situation. This was like before me. It wasn't about me. It was like, he was telling, I'm like, you're not with that. So we just, you know what I mean? I side-eye people that just want people to have children. Like, come on now. We need stability. We need a family base. We need healthy situations. And you just want them to
Yes.
just
Let's
throw one
get
out
this
there?
family structure
No.
back together.
Yes.
Let's do it.
So I love that was a narrative of like have a family, not just have kids, but have a family. So I
That
liked
was
it.
cute. Shout out to VH1 for showing some positivity. We
Yes.
also saw Ryan, speaking of fathers and sons, tattoo a son who had lost his father to pancreatic cancer. And he was talking about how a lot of people with darker skin tones are afraid to get the shade in and the light, and you know, but he had trusted Ryan, and then he did a tattoo that was really, really dope. How'd you feel about the tattoo?
I like the tattoo. And I think with Ryan, that's kind of how like Ryan got his popularity, because he kind of developed a way, I don't know how, but he just figured out how to tattoo on dark skin, you know, to make it to where it will pop, it will be vibrant, like it'll come out, you know what I mean? Because you've seen a lot of tattoos on darker skin, especially even like darker than our complexions, where it's kind of just falls flat, you know? So it's like, that's kind of where how he built his popularity, was he was the one known, like he can do really good tattoos on dark skin.
Nice.
So I was like, that's dope.
I think this was a good episode.
It was.
It was chill, but I feel it. I know something's coming. It ain't gonna
Something's
stay
coming.
chill for long. Let's move right along to our special segment called Doing the Most.
Doing the most.
Where we just pick a good moment and an extra moment where we felt like, you know, the most was done. I'm gonna you wanna go first.
I was like, I'm going to do two. I'm going to do the
Okay.
good and the bad one.
Okay.
So the bad one will be Zach, because he was doing too much.
She did too much.
Did too
He
much.
played
Like, chill.
himself. He made himself look
I ain't
like
even
a
your girl, fam. And even if I was, you still got to chill.
Do they go
So,
together?
like, we don't even go together.
Do they even go together?
Doing the most in a good way would be Phor. Trying
Okay.
to be like, okay, well, let me see what this dad thing could be about, you know, and babysitting and everything. So I really thought that was cute. So that was my doing the most.
I'm going to give my good doing the most to Charmaine for standing up to Neeks' mom.
Yes.
Finally. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to have to agree with you. Zach, you earned doing the most this week.
Yeah.
You earned it. You did the most, bruh. You did the most. Keep them emotions in check. But you like her. We like it. Okay, we're going to give you that. You like her. You showing her your feelings. We like that. But chill out.
Control those feelings.
But chill out.
Back to the chat, though. Shanice Sweet Smile also said concerning Rachel and Ryan, she was like, I think she's done too. And I'm proud of her because that relationship was unhealthy AF.
Ouch.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel, girl.
All right. Well, there you have it. If you have an opinion on doing the most, who you thought did the most, make sure you drop that in the comments as well. And we're going to move right along into our news and gossip segment.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Well. If you guys watch Black Ink Crew New York, you know it kind of went down between Kit and C's. So Sky came out and accused Brian and Kit of sleeping together. So now, into this season of Black Ink Crew Chicago, we got Miss Kitty popping up on Ryan, touching his hair and everything. Like, ma'am, I think this is true. But she slid into this reality page on Instagram, OMFG Reality TV, and she said, I mean, damn, y'all, all I did was tell the man he looked cute. How y'all make a whole story from a 3-second clip? And by the way, this was filmed after the prom.
Girl,
First of all, Miss Kitty, nobody tagged you in this video.
Kitty was looking for stuff.
You were looking for it,
Kitty
ma'am.
was looking for stuff.
So I'm going to say, like I said, I think y'all...
Ryan was looking extra fine.
Right?
Like, and this blue hat and this easy hair coming down the back.
I tried to get that screenshot. I was like, I need it when they show Ryan with this hair and the Okay. Well, moving on to something positive from the Black Ink Crew New York crew. C's held a register to vote event today, which I think is pretty dope. And in his caption, basically, he's saying I got cut off a little bit, but they're trying to make sure the people of Bed-Stuy are registered to vote because voting is important, especially right now, guys. So I like that they're in the community, working to better the community and everything like that. So that was pretty dope. So,
all right, shout out to you guys, New York.
Yeah, that's our news and gossip.
That is our news and gossip. Is there anything else you want to add about tonight's episode? Anything we forgot about? Anything that stood out?
I think that's it.
That's it. What about predictions? You have any predictions?
Your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I think that Zach is probably going to get fired.
Really early?
Yeah, early. Or he might come back. You know how they do. We firing people and they come back in like 2 days. But I think because with Draya, she's going to stand her ground. And like I don't think she's going to really throw him under the bus, but I think she's going to stand up for herself, which may look like throwing him under the bus. But basically, I'm just saying that to say, you know, she's going to kind of probably be like, well, look who was the one acting out. I'm good. You know what I mean? So I think if it is really like, what's the name, Miss Jess was saying, like one of y'all have to go, I think it's going to be Zach.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah, he is, though.
Don't let the snatch get in the way of your bag, homie. You
Rule number one.
You went
MOB, fam. MOB.
You had Second City tats, man. With some of the best in the world, man. Come on, man. Come on.
That's what I think. What do you think?
Oh, man. Okay, so maybe Dawn Ashley look like she a little bit mad at Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
I got a feeling it's not going to be as deep as Ashley makes it. But then we know that, like, she's sensitive because of what they've been through.
Put her through.
Yeah, so it's like...
yeah.
Something finna go down. But I don't know what. And I want to see what this flirtation, where this thing goes with Ryan and Kat.
Yeah.
I mean, not not Kat. Kitty as a kitty cat, not cat. Right, kitty cat. You know, my bad. I just want to see. I'm curious. This is good TV. All right. Well, that's all I got.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, y'all. So that's been your review for episode 3 of Black Ink Crew Chicago. I'm your girl, Carmen, and you can find me on Instagram at king_karma_.
Yes, and you guys can find me on Instagram at elmarietv. And make sure you guys check me out Wednesdays for the Sisters After Show, Tyler Perry's new show. That show is bomb, and our review is bomb, so make sure you guys check that out.
All right, and we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.